I was just thinking about money. You know, got my mind on the money and the money on my mind. How much is enough money? And will we recognise it when we get there? Is the lack of money the root of all evil? All I ask is the chance to prove that money can't buy me happiness. I'm all right, Jack. Keep your hands off my stack. You're thinking, I work all night and work all day to pay the bills I have to pay. Or maybe you say, I don't care too much for money because the best things in life are free. Well, that's not going to pay your bills. Solomon, who certainly wasn't short of a bob or two, said that the rich rule over the poor and the borrower is the servant of the lender. Or in other words, the golden rule is that he who has the gold makes the rules. And someone who is almost as wise, Billy Graham, said that if a person gets his attitude to money straight, it will straighten out almost every other area of his life. The Good Samaritan was kind and compassionate, but he only really made a difference because he had money. But does that mean that wealthy people are more valuable, that they can be used more by God? Is wealth and prosperity evidence of God's blessing on your life? Or is it perhaps more of an indication that you'll do whatever it takes to accumulate wealth and also do what you can to hold on to it? Surely affluence provides the opportunity for generosity and philanthropy. But then that just sounds like a rich man's excuse to me. If Jesus threw the money changers out of the temple, what would he make of today's bankers and stockbrokers? Greed is good, said a prominent fictitious businessman. And what is good for business is good for us all. This constant desire for more, striving for self-improvement, is what makes our economy work. Wishing that we were rich men or women is what lubricates the cogs of commerce. But just thinking, are the principles of capitalist commercialism consistent with a Christian worldview? And if we can't serve God and mammon, is it practical to opt out of the world's financial system? Jesus said more in the Gospels on money than almost any other topic. So why is it that it's not spoken of more regularly in church, apart from perhaps an unsubtle guilt trip before taking up the collection? So what's it to be, New Zealand? The money or the bag? By hokey, that's a tough one.